Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild. Um, it's not an official new series yet, but I'm really considering trying to go after the great old ones, trying to get on that grind. I have been seeing a lot of YouTubers, weighing in on it and doing it. I think it's whitetail. I think it's whitetail deer and red deer that that you can get it in the game now, and this is as a Memorial or Veterans Day, excuse me. So this is 11/11. Oh, I did not get someone just. I did. Look at that. I almost never ever get that perk to work, which is the perk that if you make a call, they'll make a call back. So it's amazing to see it actually work. And I think, ooh, that bug flew right in front of her face. I think I have been out here before, and I
Saw
think,
some tracks in that
oh,
area earlier
Brunhilde,
this morning. Hold on, I'll send the coordinates.
long time no see, Grunhilde. This is also the map that has the second clue. The first clue was the sound of a hissing crocodile, and there's a little cabin on this map that never has had a poster in it. It's like a old historical cabin. Oh, you know what? We're pretty lucky because the wind is going against us here. But let's go ahead and do this just to be on the safe side. But it's like an old historical cabin that's been burned out, and there's a poster in it now, and the poster is about like the Delta Marshes or something, like the American Delta Marsh. I guess like Louisiana. So it looks like we're getting something in Louisiana with crocodiles, but who knows? Who knows? It's hard to imagine what unique animal species you would see in some place like Louisiana, and it might just be my ignorance, but I just don't really know of anything too legendary that hangs out in a place like that. Besides, the crocodiles, which I guess would be fine, but the thing with new maps is you want new animals to hunt. You want new trophies, so. And of course, when the new map comes out, I'll be picking it up day one and making a video over it day one. The Hunt for Gold series is done as of right now, but if they include a new map, then of course we'll go pick it up. We'll get gold, at least gold level animals in that map. Well, we had a guy. Right as we logged on, we had a guy sound off to us, but I guess he's not too interested in coming over here and fighting us or whatever, or at least checking us out. Oh, Highball. How you doing there, Highball? I let Highball down the last time I played. I got on just to mess around, and I went to Park Fernando, which is one of my favorite parks. And I shot a water buffalo from just super far away, and the whole herd, 6 more of those things, charged me all the way. I mean, it had to have been 200, 300 meters, charged all the way to where I was at and started to attack me. So I had to shoot and kill them. Oop, oop. Are they taking off? Or are they just flying over? They're just flying over. I brought this with me, and if I wasn't tracking an animal right now, oh, you can't spot them. That's how you know. Okay, so if they're flying over like that, you can't hit them and you can't hurt them because you can't spot them. So that's kind of how you know whether or not they're in the map for real or if they're just flying over. So that's really cool. But anyway, Park Fernando, got out there and killed a bunch of water buffalo, but I lost one. I couldn't find it. The purple, that purple little cloud, right where you... Nice, he's right here on top of us. That purple cloud, that, it was like right in front of us, or like we were right on top of it, but I could not find it. Could not find the animal. So that red deer is right down there somewhere. And what I'm tempted to do is kind of just get right here and see if I can't keep blowing this thing. And see if I can't get him to come up the side of the mountain to me. And see if I can't get him to come up the side of the mountain to me. Because if I go down there to him, I don't really know how that mountain... I don't really know the terrain in front of me too much. And I'd hate to, like, poke over something, like, right in front. Like go down just a little bit more, and then he's just right there, you know. So come back here, try to get into the bushes a little bit. I have never understood. If you look at the bottom... Oops, hit my phone. If you hit the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see my heart rate. You'll see the sound that I'm making, and you'll see the visibility marker. And I have never understood the visibility marker for this game. I don't know if bubble down below that line means like you're super hidden or what. Like it doesn't really make sense. Be quiet here for a second, see if we can hear some footfalls. Don't really hear anything. I'd hate for this guy to be traveling. For me to miss him. He called right down there, though. I just don't want to bump him. And this is what I did not want to do. I did not want to push in on him like this. That is a mating call. Again, he's just right in front of us. Not the tent. And I understand that the mating call isn't like a challenge call. Like I get that, but I would think that if he's grunting and I'm grunting, that eventually he's going to come up here and be like, "Who's doing that?" You know, like, "What's your problem, buddy?" Oh, he just came over the top of the deal there, just for a second. Here he comes. One more shot, maybe. Maybe one more shot. Where is he? I see him. He's right there. He's right in front of us. I just don't know if he went to the left or the right. He's right there. He's quick. He's quick. Come on now. Stop running for a second. Come on. Stop running for a second. Man, there's a lot of life left in him, even though he's shot with a 7 mag. Look at him go. Jeez Louise. We're going to have to hunt this guy 5 ever. Let's see if he pops up down there somewhere. Let's see if he pops up down there somewhere. Don't see it. You see that rock right in front of me? I was hoping that he'd come up, like, right through there. And we'd be able to tag him one more time. Is that him right there? I think that's him right there. Oh, I don't want to hit him head on. I want to get a side shot on him if I can. For him to be up and walking around, I mean, come on. We shot him. We shot him. Well, what is there? Just can't get a good angle here. I got a tree in our way. I think that's him. Yeah, we're losing the angle. I should have taken that other shot just to put him down. Is that him right there underneath that tree at the very base of it? He's dead. Good. All right. Well, he went down eventually, but it's not going to be a vital organ hit. I mean, there's just no way he ran for too long for it to be vital organ hit. And if it is, it'd be like liver or stomach, but I don't think that counts. Hopefully I'll be able to do this in real life in 2 weeks from now. I'm going to have an entire week off for Thanksgiving. I'm toying around with the idea of taking a day off sometime next week, but might as well just hold on to it. Did you guys see something run over there? I think it might be the bugs. The bugs fly around in front of your face sometimes. You think that it's an animal. This game is held up, man. Of all the games I've played, this one still looks good, still has solid gameplay. I know that sometimes if you follow the, well, you know what? Let me back up. I play this on PC, and the PC version has had its problems, but they've never been too game-breaking. If it's a problem with one park, you can kind of go to another park and you can keep enjoying your time with the game. But if it's a console game, if you get this on like Xbox or something, I feel that there's more pain there than there's on the PC. I think the game is easier on the consoles. I think they coded it so that it doesn't have like all this vegetation, like it's a little bit easier to find animals. And that's only because there was one guy who used to follow me, CJ, and he would get, I mean, he'd get diamonds all the time. Like it wasn't a problem for him to snag a diamond. You know, for me, I've only got, I think 2. I've got 200 hours in, maybe 3. Yeah, we got him right there in the bone. His trophy rating wouldn't have put him in gold anyway. He's still pretty though. Red deer, man. Red deer are so nice. All right. Love that noise. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep walking around out here. I haven't really been out here too terribly much. This is not really where I hunt. Out there in the middle of the water, huh? I wonder what that is. I usually don't hunt out here too terribly much, but I'll go there. I'll do it for today. I'll just go have a look. Well, we can do this. We can do this. But yeah, if you played on the console, I think it's more difficult than the PC. The console, it takes a little bit more work to get it updated and to roll out a patch than it does on the PC. What is that? It's kind of bird there. Oh, bigger bird, bigger black bird. I'm kind of used to seeing turkeys fly like that, so for a moment I thought, like, did they add turkeys to this map? Oh, cool. They have a little POI out here. Am I near that? Is that like a marked one? It's not a marked one. That's cool. There's a little POI out here that's not, it's not marked, but maybe we'll go over here and see if there's something cool. Maybe we'll find the third clue. But I don't think we will, because there's already been a clue on this map. The other clue was on Silver Ridge's Peaks. I think it was Silver Ridge's Peaks, but that was the one with the crocodile hiss. And what would happen is you would load in to a tent that was near a lake, and it would hiss at you when you loaded in. Oh, there is something out here. Look at that. Look at that. Glad I got this on camera. Wow, it's a gigantic antler, a shedding. That's cool. Yeah, 80 bucks or 80 reward for that. Little castle turret out here. That's cool. There's there's some people who have land. Oh, that's the airplane. I heard that growling noise. I was like, oh, it's happening. But no, that's a plane. There's some people I know that have land, and when it comes deer, antler, shedding season, they'll put these fence posts out, right? And they'll put chain link fence in between them at an angle, at a pretty steep angle, like 50, 60 degrees. And then they'll put corn all over the ground. And the idea is that, after the rut, the boys don't need their antlers anymore, so they drop them and they grow bigger ones for the next year. And, you're not hunting them, so you're not baiting them. So it's not illegal to put corn out. In some places you can hunt over corn, like it's not an issue. But where I am, it is. Anywho, you throw out the corn and, the deer will come up with their antlers and they'll bend over to eat the corn, and they'll extend their neck so that their antlers are underneath that chain link fence. And if they stand up or if they move forward or they do something, it like the chain link fence will pull their antlers off, or it'll help them shed them, so that you go out there, twice a week and you pick up the shedded antlers. And I'm not 100% sure. Wait here and see if we hear anything. I'm not 100% sure, but animals in nature. So I had this. I'll back up. So I took anatomy and physiology in college. I took anatomy and physiology 1 and 2, and we had this lady nurse who was our professor for one semester, and she was talking to us about bones and about how, you break your bone, it takes 7 years for the bone to get back to where it was, because you have these cells that mend the area, and there's a gigantic calcium knot. So then you have these other cells that come in, and through the course of 7 years, they'll eat up that calcium and they'll smooth it back out so the bone looks appropriate instead of having a gigantic knot on it. And she was talking about how those cells are rare and those cells typically aren't made, and that your body doesn't want to eat the calcium that makes up your skeleton, but if you don't eat vitamins and minerals, your body will. So like if you're an older person and you just neglect take vitamins, or when you eat something your body doesn't pull those vitamins out as good as it used to, then your body will start like eating the bone, like those cells will eat the bone, so you have calcium again. And she made the offhand comment, she was like, that's why in nature you see bones of animals, because there's no cell that digests bones. Like there's just nothing that, and that's a good thing, because I mean, what if you had a cell in your body that digested bones, or that ate bones, and it became a cancerous cell, and so it grew exponentially, you'd lose your bones, So she was saying that bones in nature are easily found because there's just nothing naturally that occurs that destroys them, because if it did, it'd be bad for your skeleton. And I'm wondering about the sheddings, the antlers, because those things go quick. Like you'll get another animal, like a coyote or something, will come up, and I guess he'll eat the shedding because it has, minerals that he likes on it, or it's just good to chew on or whatever. But I don't think sheddings last long in nature. I think they go pretty quick. I tell you, I haven't run across a set of tracks or anything. I know we're at the very top of the map and we're super close to the border, but I don't know. I thought we'd run across something. Well, I guess we just keep talking then. So 50 subscribers. I have noticed that my channel is now up to half the required number before we get our own unique URL. Super excited about that. I spoke to some people and they said, oh, do a giveaway or do something. Ooh, what we got? Roe deer mating call. I don't really think I have what I need to take a roe deer, to tell you the truth. I don't have the right ammunition. The 7 mag is too much for it, nor do I have the appropriate lure. I do have birdshot in the shotgun that I'm sure can kill it, but you really want to take it with buckshot, not birdshot. So I don't think this roe deer up here is going to have anything for us. We'll pop out. We'll pop our head out. We might get lucky. We might get lucky. One of the bugs right now is that old ones, great old ones, they're just dead on the map. Like we could turn a corner and there'd be a dead great old one, like red deer, just on the map dead. And they're trying to look into why that is. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to take that roe deer. Good that we heard it, but man, I miss this game. I just don't have a lot of time anymore. And this game, unfortunately, takes the most amount of time of all the games that I play. Because this one, you're not guaranteed anything. Or roe deer. I mean, I guess I could try that roe deer. I'm going to put this thing down, and that roe deer is going to take off. I know, because this thing it generates so much noise. Yeah, that roe deer is gone. But who knows? Go down here to the lures. The roe deer collar is like one of the first calls you get in the entire game, so it's really cool. Is this 12 gauge or 20 gauge? Is it 20 gauge? So 20 gauge buckshot. Do I have any of that? 10, 10, 10, 12, 16, slug, buck. There we go. So thank you. Go into here, inventory, take out that shotgun and buckshot. So this guy, this roe deer, we're gonna have to take him with a buckshot. We gotta get it in close. Don't know if that's gonna be something we can do, but if we can. If we can get it in close, we'll take it with a buckshot. But yeah, it'd be cool if we could spot a great old one out here and land a great old one. I don't know how I'd feel if I turned a corner and just saw one dead. A diamond level great old one. I don't know. I'd still mount it, of course, but the game is about hunting. But anyway, 50 subscriber special. Don't know what I'm going to do. People have. I think what I'm leaning toward is the heartfelt thank you for people signing up and being a part of the community and talking to me. I think that's why I'm going to go with it. Maybe we'll celebrate with a new intro video, because the intro video I have it's on the old mic. The one, this is an XLRS, I think is what it's called. That I'm on right now, and this mic is far superior to the USB mics that are out there. If you're thinking about getting into streaming, do yourself a humongous favor and go ahead and just buy an XLR. I think they're called XLR or XLRS microphone. You do have another component with them. You have to buy the box that transfers, like that converts it from like whatever input, the coaxial input over to USB. So you still will be using USB, but the quality is so much better. And typically with these, you have to plug them into the wall, so you get that like 48 volts or 12 volts. Yeah, 48 volts. You get that 48 volts. So it's so much more energy, and you can amp it up so that, like, I don't mumble when I talk, but I also don't project my voice, especially at night when the baby's sleeping. So I can just talk normally and it picks it up and amplifies it just fine. That little roe deer, I think she's making a getaway for it. I think she's progressively gotten farther and farther away from our call here, which might make sense because the wind is blowing pretty much in front of us, which is this is not how you do not want to hunt. You do not want the wind in your back, because every time you're walking forward, any animal you're getting closer to is going to smell you, and then they're just gonna run away. You want the wind to be in your face. Really pretty back here, though. The public land in Georgia is just not the same as it is in other places of the United States. I see some beautiful pictures of public land in like Ohio or Montana. I'm just thinking like, man, that would be super nice. But here in Georgia, there she is right there. I got her once. I think that'll be enough. That buckshot, you know, you're hitting them with three different, you're hitting them with 3 slugs, so I think that's going to be enough. I saw her jump too, so I think we're good. We'll go up here to where the blood stain is, and we'll sick the dog on her. Maybe I should have popped her one more time. I just didn't want to hit her like 6 times with buckshot. It's a little pool of blood. It's not a big pool of blood, so she probably has a little bit of life left in her. Get up there, Highball. Find me that deer. Find me that deer. We called her in from pretty far away, so that's pretty cool. I went dove hunting, and I shot a dove out of a tree. And I didn't, like, I saw exactly where it landed, but I couldn't find it at the bottom of the tree. So one of the guys there had a dog. I asked him to bring his dog over, and I don't think he minded. Like, it's good for them to get, some experience. Ooh, another, it was a warning call. It's a warning call from another roe deer. Hush. 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 The roe deer squeaking at us. We got geese flying overhead. We got our dog barking. She's gonna be right here in front of us. If we have a shot at her, she's gonna be right here. I hear her walking. She's right here. Yep. I hit her twice just to kind of see the difference between her and the other one. She's already went down. So there shows you the difference. I should have, well then again, I was much, much closer. Let's go ahead and pick this one up. Oh, it was the same girl. It was the same deer. Oh no. We've shot her like 19 times. Watch this. We're gonna have 7. She's gonna be shot 7 times. The first time we hit her was from 69 meters away. We had her 2 shots that hit her leg and her neck. The second time was from 24 meters away. We peppered her booty. 15 hits. Is this bird? No, this is buckshot. And then the last one was skull, which was not appropriate. But anyway, $400. And we didn't let one get away. Always good. Pull out the riffle here. Can't believe that she stopped and turned around. You would think if you get shot, then you're pretty much gonna call it a day, but I guess she was like, no, let's go. Let's just kind of see. That's what's so great about this map is that this right here doesn't look anything like any other part of the map. Like over here, you have all the farmland where you get to set up on the farmland and you get to like take shots at animals crossing the farmland. The mountain area, like over here, it doesn't have a lot of undergrowth. It has a lot of big trees where you can kind of see for a long way. This right here is kind of the same thing as the north. The middle part, not very big mountains at all. Great for hunting foxes in the middle part there. So it's just a neat map. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? No, I can't get a beat on it. Crap. I couldn't get a beat on what that animal was. Crap. I kind of want to go off after it too, but I kind of want to see what's over the lip of this. Oh, that's really pretty. Super pretty. It'd been even better if there was like one or two deer at the edge of the water taking a drink, you know? That'd made it even better. Like a herd of 4 or 5 standing right over there just drinking away. Okay. Alright, let's go up here into the mountains and let's see who that was making all the rackets. Ruckus. So pretty. I see you, Highball. And I think the graphics have gotten better too. I think the last update they put out. We'll give this a little... We'll go up here until we can find tracks. That's the really nice thing too, is that when you hear an animal and you can't like peg down like what it was, you can just walk in the direction of the animal. You're going to come across its tracks, and then you can just investigate the tracks. Be like, oh, okay, that's something I want to continue hunting. And so we get up here and it's like a fox. I'll be like, okay, I'm not really interested. Oh, here it is, right? So this is what I was saying. Let's see what animal was up here a moment ago. Let's see if it'll be worth our time to go hunt. We're really looking for just red deer. Like that's pretty much what the hunt is today. This looks like yeah, roe deer. And it's another female, so I'm not too keen. I'm not keen on picking up another female roe deer. Might be in the mood for a fallow deer. Go as a fallow deer, maybe. Ah, what a pretty game. More geese flying over. Let's see, maybe we'll get lucky. No. You know what? I almost thought it would be too easy. I was like, I'm going to jump on. I'm going to walk around 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to hear a red deer. And it's going to be a great old one. I just kind of felt that in my bones. I was like, it's going to be too easy. That's what I told myself. Alright, we'll walk to the top of the mountain. If we don't find anything to hunt before we get to the top of the, or at the top of the mountain, then we'll call it a video. We'll just walk up there and just kind of see. I mean, maybe I'll get to the top of the mountain. I make no promises. You know what? Maybe I can't get to the top of the mountain. Are there bears in Germany? There have to be bears in Germany. I was kind of wondering why this map didn't have bears on it. Like, black bears seem like they'd fit here. But they do have the bison, so maybe it's the... Maybe the bison are they're big game animals for this map. Somebody was saying too that Delta picture, the poster that's on this map, I don't know what building it's in. Well, I mean, I know what building it is. I've seen the building before. It's right there next to the road. It's like a burned out building. I don't know how to get to it 100%. But someone was saying that they were like, oh, it has to be Africa. But then when the first thing came out, it was just a hissing crocodile, and people were like, oh, we're going back to Africa. That's going to be great. And I was like, yeah, like they're going to do the greater kudo, which those things are just massive. Oh, I thought highball was an animal that we could hunt. But people thought we were going back to Africa, and I was like, cool, greater kudo, like hyena, you know, like that might be cool. Wild dogs, if they had, I mean, they had the jackal, the side-striped jackal, which was not bad. That was a fun little hunt. But you know, there's got to be more things in Africa to hunt besides what they put into the savannah map. But anywho, when the second clue came out, that it said, you know, deltas or rivers of North America. Some people were like, oh, you're going to be back in Alaska. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, because the hissing crocodile doesn't really jive with Alaska. And yeah, it did say Americas, so maybe you could have something in Central America, but I figure we just went to Mexico. It would be weird to go right back to Mexico again. Mongolia, someone did a workup. If you're not a part of the Reddit Call the Wild community, you really need to be. Someone did a Mongolia workup where they showed all the different animals and like the trophy ratings for Mongolia. That was pretty sweet. Of course, it was sheep and ram and goat heavy, just because that's kind of the deal out there. But there were some things that were interesting, like these musk ox looking things, plains bisons with a little bit different horns, very long fur. That looked cool. Yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna get to the mountains. I think I'm gonna get stuck here somehow. Oh no, we're close. There's a lot of stuff up here at the top. I don't know if we're gonna get. Oh, we're right next to a trail. Are we? Is there a trail? Oh no, there's a trail at the very top. We're all the way over. Where am I? No, I am close to a trail. I'm close to a lookout tower too. That's odd that I didn't see it. Where's the lookout tower? It should be right over there, right? Yeah, I'm just right there. That's weird that I can't see it. Usually you can see the lookout towers. I mean, right? Because you're using them to look out, so you'd think you could see it, but apparently I'm just right underneath it. Hey, our dog leveled up. Good job. Good job, puppy. He's level 26. Does he get a new trait? No, he got one at 5, and we picked. You have, was it? Your dog has a higher chance of finding poop. Your dog has a higher chance of staying close to you. I don't like him being that close to me anyway. Well, 26 is good. We only got one more level before we can retire old highball. Ward off predator attacks. And find it without following the trail. Hey. The dog DLC, I don't think did what they wanted it to do. Man, these goose flyovers are just, they're relentless. That has to be at least the third one that's come over, if not more than the third. That's how you sell DLC right there. You just get it put into people's heads like, hey, you could be killing these things. They annoy you, kill them. There's the lookout tower. We're now 100 yards away from it. We're doing the good old-fashioned Skyrim jump up a mountain. Quality content here, people. Quality content. I know it's going to happen. Like here in 2 seconds, I'm going to glitch the game out. And it's going to throw me up into the air. I did that on one of the maps. I think it was the African map. I was coming off the side of a mountain, the El Capitan, and for whatever reason, I was just jumping like an idiot all the way down the mountain, like just taking damage, but like not a lot of damage. And then like I got it on camera too. You can go watch me do it. And then all of a sudden, it flung me into the air like 200 feet, and I just went sailing across the map. Ooh, we might have a way up here. This looks good. This looks stable. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. See, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh no. I say that and that happens. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Let's keep going. What dogs are up here on the mountain? All right. And there we are. There's the trail. Man, that's so pretty. I would not want to walk up that again. Let alone do that in real life. Holy smokes. So pretty, this map. This is the best map in the game, my humble opinion. If you started out playing another map, I can completely understand how you'd be like, no man, it has to be this map or that map, because that's the one I started playing on. But this is the one I played the first time, and it'll always have a special place in my heart. Just super fun. I love the aesthetic. Everything about it just makes sense. The animals fit, the color of the trees, the water, the grass makes sense. I mean, I've never been to Germany, but I don't feel like it's exaggerated. Just nice.
I found some tracks in that area earlier this
Oh
morning.
yeah?
Hold on, I'll send the coordinates.
Thank you, Grunhilde. I've never seen her give me the tracks twice. Like you log on the first time and she'll give you tracks, but I've never seen her do that twice. Maybe we're that lost. But I think this is going to be our hunting cabin right here. I think we'll go sit down here on the front porch. We'll log off here. It'd be nice when you see some kind of something standing on the side of the mountain. No goats here though, so I doubt we'll see goats. Alright. Well, thank you folks for watching the video. Sorry we only took down two deer. That one red deer, then the one roe deer. But yeah, we talked a lot. We hung out together. Hopefully it got you interested in this game again. I haven't played it in a long time. I did one of the multi-trophy things, a video for the multi-trophy things, and that video didn't get a lot of traction. Come on, let me up. There we go. Can I enter? I bet I can if it's part of a quest. But that didn't get a lot of traction. That video did, and so I was just like, okay, you know, fine, whatever. Just take a longer break from it, because I did this a lot for the hunt for gold. But anyway, thanks for being with me, folks. I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. And I hope to see you back soon. Bye-bye.